Catalan, Bashima Shai, Bashima Kwakurash, right, belongs to the apostles, the great one stores, and to the brothers pushing his word in our sincerity and in truth. Shalom. Right, now we are the Hebrew Israelites who come out here week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked and oppressive society. Right, starting with the foremost point of our rulers being wicked and executing evil judgments against its own people. Right, them have this agenda pushing, right, which is basically to implement the N.I.D.S. right, and they might try everything in their power to make sure that this is implemented in the long run. Right now, they have persons marketing the N.I.D.S. as if it is something beneficial in the eyes of the average man. Right? When we say beneficial, I mean I talk about various benefits that it might have in allowing you ease of access when you're completing your transactions, right? Crunching down and corruption, crunching down and what do they call it? Criminal activities such as theft, right? But at the end of the day, we know that the agenda is much more than what the advertising are promoting, based on actions and also the objectives of the N.I.D.S. right? So what we have here is an article, right, from the Office of Prime Minister, right, website, right, and we just have to go into a couple of the objectives. I'm starting with one.
Alright, so this entitled what are the objectives of N.I.D.S. Right? We have number one, to establish a reliable database of Jamaica citizens and other individuals ordinarily represent in Jamaica, right, with a unique national identification number, NIN, right, as a primary key of identifier of a person in the system.
Alright, so the foremost objective of the N.I.D.S. is to give you a unique number. A number that will identify you, a number that will put a mark upon you. Wherever you go, that number represents you, represents your medical history, it represents your transactions, right? It represents your bank account information, right? Everything pertaining to you, that number is a point of reference. You can easily go back to that number and know everything about you, know everything about your past, right? And this will also include knowing if you owe the government any taxes, right? If you go to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, right, it shows you that one of the main purpose of the mark of the beast is to put a mark upon it, right? Now there are various different marks in which you can be identified by. Alright, when you used to go basic school, right, the parents need to ensure that you come home with the right lunch kit, right? And in doing so, they write a name on it. That name on the lunch kit is actually your mark. It represents you, right? Right, so he calls it us, and them do this, not Prime Minister. Prime Minister is just a puppet on the forefront. Right?
And we can say this, the Prime Minister speaks as if he's in control of the whole idea of the N.I.D.S. system in Jamaica, but as the acting as a puppet, right? He must follow a global agenda. Right? It's not a Jamaica thing. Right? It's part of a more organized it's part of a more organized it's part of a bigger organization there. Yeah. That's always the word, right? 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 So this is Andrew Hollis, we sit through your radio. Here we sit right here, one with your so-called one-way glass. See, we know it's a fraud. We can push our agenda, we have no idea about. But after you know it's a fraud, going to affect you. See, right there?
Supporting argument, if you check China, right now them advertise them and I told you, hey, they might move towards government, what they call it, cooperating governance or something to that effect, right? Which is on a larger scale of all government bodies, global government bodies coming together to operate as one, single one, right? Now in order for them that there is a structure that needs to be in place. The N.I.D.S helps to facilitate or accommodate that structure being implemented. Right? Now a lot of people they don't know that, they're completely blind to that, and the only concern that they have about this N.I.D.S being implemented is their privacy. Right? Which goes way beyond that, because dead man not use of privacy, right?
Are in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast,
right,
or the number of his name.
So basically, without this mark, without this unique number, right, that will identify you, right, as a part of your system, you won't be able to do anything. You won't be able to make any form of transaction, right? So this is here we are saying, all right, we're crunching down on corruption, because you won't be able to make any, you won't be able to sell any item that you have yet unless you can declare, of course, how you come by that item. Where you get it from?
Right, you know, everything has to be legit in the system, you know. See, because things are going to be basically tracked from cultivation to the selling, to the plant, even the plant back at the seed, you know. See, that's how everything is supposed to be under them governance. Since if you as a farmer come on and consent to say you make some money in your account, if the government can approach you and say, oh, some money going in your bank account, where it from? Saying you take from this person, why this person get the money here? What kind of dealings do you know? See, because the strategy we're going to use basically put a clamp down on crime and violence, yo. Right? On them thing there. See, because no, at this point, every single dollar has to be accounted for. Matter of fact, every single dollar has to go be taxed. See, so all the people think say this thing up here, they go up the fear, they don't fear you. See, because a lot of people in Jamaica right now, we operate tax-free, yo. See, all them people, when the system started, I realized it wasn't for you. See, all them loophole people use, like them can employ people and don't pay the tax to them, like for example, the housing trust donation or the education tax or the N.I.S tax. See, all them things are done with you. Everything about legit and straight, right?
And they must do it so neatly, right? Because for the people, right, it is about reducing theft, corruption, and making transactions easier, right? For the people, for the government, it's about accountability. Right. You can account for everything and generate more revenue and get everyone to be tax compliant, right? And for the elite, it's about maintaining their wealth, right? So it's deep, right? And yes, everybody have their fair share a so-called benefit, because the government it not gonna really get things done for them sake. That get things done, yes, in a sense, right? To sort out for them country, but overall it will contribute to a bigger picture, right? And if you add to the point that they make about showing where you get your money from and why you can get that, right? It will go back to the previous owner, the owner before that, the owner before that owner.
Everything that right? Accountability, if you can account for everything, yo. There's no way we're going to leave out there afloat, that's what I call it. So nobody can go get up and say, oh, them find money about I blow.
And you know, this thing will backfire upon the government too, right? I have to elaborate on that as well as I talked about earlier, because it will backfire upon the government. Right now, they must say they must crunch down on corruption, which the government is one of the biggest corrupt organizations, right? For example, in at the time when Portia Simple Miller made that comment about they found some money, right? They not show no form of accountability there. No form of accountability. So they couldn't account for it. So where that money come from? Right? That question needs to be answered, and the N.I.D.S could of course provide an answer for that question. So it backfire upon them too, right? That finish? The first part, first verse. Finish, 16 finish, right? Give me a point to it.
So the second point is to enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of government entities.
No, to enhance the efficiency of our citizens and the effectiveness of our citizens. Read it again.
So to enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of government entities.
The effectiveness and the efficiency of government entities. That is the main purpose, that is one of the main purpose or objective of the N.I.D.S. It's not to make you more effective or things better for you. The hidden agenda behind it is to make the government more effective, and making government more effective and more efficient is just a nicer way or a more mild way of saying what? Making them more equipping them to be, how would I put this now? Making it easier for them to collect more taxes from them. Make it easier for them to ensure that they get as much tax as possible. Right? And in fact, some people know they have the choice. Right? Being employed or self-employed, they say what? You're supposed to pay 3% on certain tax, and the employees pay what? 2% or 2.5%, depending on the tax that you are expected to pay. Right? They have certain appropriation for it. Right? Now, a lot of money, just a lot of transactions are just being done by cash now. So you do a work for a man, go in your pocket, or you go draw some money out of your bank account and you come and put it in your hand and say, boom, here is that. Job well done. The government not get any cut out of that. So they might try to make sure they can get a cut out of all transactions, monitor all transactions. Right? Ultimately, with the goal of increasing revenues through the generation and the collection of taxes. Right? That's how the government will be more effective and more efficient. Right? And that is agenda number 2 or objective number 2 for the N.I.D.S.
If we can this too, if it, for the simple minded one them, how easily the government can weaponize the N.I.D.S. I'm using the right word, weaponize. Think they can if you attack you. Because simply, if you now go according to what they want to go, they can just make your N.I.D.S. no longer valid. And you find out you can't operate none at all in society, and you regular day-to-day things like money transactions. See, in simple as you can't drive again if you get caught without it, you're in trouble. Matter of fact, if you walk on the road without it, you're in trouble. See, you can't use your bank, your bank open your transactions or anything like that. See, so they can easily weaponize it, They can stop them from getting money in your account. So you just want to pay for something, and you can't get paid because money you get from going in your account,
Just like they have that control to do that, and the same thing they're going to have over retrieving their taxes, because just like how them take out the N.I.S out of your money now, NHT, education tax, art, just like how they just draw that out of your money on a monthly basis, and so them can draw any other tax they want to draw out,
So next point, number 2 is that management and delivery of government service to the public include program benefits such as the National Insurance Scheme, N.I.S, right? The National Health Fund, and welfare, the government with the NIN, with the use of the NIN.
So the use of the NIN basically is to just link all of these government entities together. Right? Now your information will be shared across a central system that they have access to by just referencing your NIN number. Right? That is what will happen. So for example, you want a traffic ticket, right? And you want a tax compliance certificate, you won't get that certificate unless you pay out your traffic ticket. Certain services you won't be able to access, right? Because of certain records that the N.I.D.S will provide them with.